So this is my garden tour. Um, July what? July 11th, 2024. So this is the fig tree. It's got lots of figs on it. My potatoes. That tall thing right there is a hollyhock, and I probably stand about as tall as that. Uh, so you can kind of see how tall it is. I planted that from a seed that I grew at the other house. So it is just huge. These are my peas. They're finally coming in. My garden was really late this year, so it's all late. More hollyhocks. These were seeds that were in the ground already when I got here. She'd planted hollyhocks in this area. And the thing about hollyhocks is that they'll sit in a, you can plant them and they'll sit in the ground and they'll come up whenever they want to. They're good for about 8 years. So back there's apple trees. And here's my peppers. Not doing great yet, but they're coming around. I just weeded this all and mulched it, so I'm getting around. There's lots of weeding to be done. These are my over here. These are my tomatoes. Oh, I need to water badly. So we're getting a little crispy. These are San Marzanos in the front, and then there's Romas, and then I have some indeterminates in the back, different ones, although they're turning out to be, I just bought them because it sounded interesting, and two of them are cherry tomatoes, and I'm not really thrilled about that. Here are some dahlias and some, not dahlias, cosmos, and some zinnias right here, right next to my, and then here are volunteer tomatoes right here. These are zucchinis. Probably, yeah, I need to pick them. I'll pick them in the morning. Zucchinis. This was a patch of dill, and I think the dill's about dead, so already seeded out for the year, so I'm gonna do something with that. These are beans. I think these are like garbanzo beans, and a sunflower. I think that's a volunteer. And beans, and I gotta get, these are pole beans, so I need to get them, something to stand on. Gosh, and then here's some over here. Oh man, dang it! Oof, that's not good. Those are some berries that I planted, and I think the heat was not good to them. Sunflowers. So like this back part all had chard. It was really hard to get up, so I didn't. And now it's all like dying. So I'm slowly taking it out. And I just planted, because if you plant pumpkins right around the 4th of July, you'll get, the pumpkins will be ready by Halloween. So I planted some pumpkins right along here because David's sheep got in here and they ate some of the tops off of the sunflowers. So I just put some pumpkins in the back. So I'll help them. Hopefully they'll grow that way. If not, I'll train them to go that way, and they'll fill up the back corner there. So that's pretty much this garden. pretty much this garden. And when these peas are done, I'll probably plant something else. Volunteer pumpkins, volunteer tomatoes, volunteer sunflowers, and this is a new addition, which is the jasmine. And then Joey's out playing. The sheep are doing their thing. And it's a beautiful night. It really is. I'm trying to get this all green again. Because it's like the only part of the lawn I'm actually watering. This is all dead. Trying to save money on water. So these are zinnias and cosmos, and there's a little bit of chard in there too. And this is a bare spot. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it. Probably put some more flowers in it. Hydrangeas. Got a rhubarb. And these are my melons that are finally going crazy. They love the heat. They love the heat. And I haven't had any deer in here ever since. I haven't seen any deer in here ever since I planted the marigolds. So I'm just hoping that this stays this way. And then, grapes. And then I have another grape over here that was doing really well. And I had grapes on it and things. And then the deer came through. So, and then I put up these solar lights. And they're pretty. And also the deer haven't come around. That's an apple tree right there, and a blueberry and some other flowers. And these I love these snapdragons. I got some Shasta daisies. So I'm working it, and obviously I need to mulch it as well. So, and then the chickens are doing well. They're kind of slowing down a little bit. I wonder if they're getting ready. It's been hot, and I wonder if they're getting ready to molt because of the heat. I don't know. So anyway, and then I've got a bunch of plants up here that I'm gonna that I'm keeping to. I'm actually kind of waiting till the pots go on clearance, going to like yard sales and stuff too. Because I just don't feel like paying so much for stinking pot unless it's amazingly gorgeous. And then there's others that I want to plant in the yard. Like this was a sad plant, and it didn't like the heat. This is a balloon flower, and I'm really proud of this one because it died mid-summer last year. And I didn't do anything. It just was on the porch all winter. And then it started living again. So it's a balloon flower. So isn't that pretty? And it's got all these buds coming on. That's a raspberry. It's going to go in the garden. Pretty daisy. Impatient. These are my citrus. Oh, it's got ants all over it. That's a citronella. And I've got all these different ones. This is an olive that's going out in the ground. This is a pomegranate tree. This right here. It's looking more like a vine, but it's supposed to be a tree. I gotta read on it. That's a vine maple, and this is a Mexican orange. So anyway, that's what we're doing. That's what's going on with the garden.